All right, welcome to the deep dive. So today we're looking into something a bit different.
Okay.
And honestly, when I first saw this, I was a little confused.
Really?
Yeah, you see, the listeners wanted more about healthy living.
Ah, okay.
So we found the source, and it's from AIA Indonesia.
AIA Indonesia?
Yeah, an insurance company.
Whoa, that's good.
Different.
It is. Like, what do they have to do with healthy living?
Right.
They've got this whole section, like, all about wellness.
Interesting.
Yeah, with all kinds of articles, tips, even recipes.
Almost like
it is, right?
they're trying to be like a health guru.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, but I mean, if you think about it from their side, like the business, it makes sense.
How so?
Healthier people means less insurance claims.
Oh, so it's in their best interest.
Definitely a win-win.
Yeah, for AIA and the people. So they're basically like invested in keeping people healthy. Yeah, keeping them alive and kicking as long as possible.
Exactly. It makes you think, though, about like where information is coming from and why.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But, you know, if it's good advice, I'm happy to take it.
Of course.
And it's not just the physical stuff either. No, they define healthy living as a balance.
Okay.
Of physical and mental well-being.
Oh, so they're looking at the whole picture.
They are, which is great.
That is important, yeah.
And they go into some of the less obvious benefits.
Like what?
Well, like reduce stress, improve mental clarity, even like a boost in confidence.
Those are huge, actually.
Right.
People don't always think about those.
No, they focus on the physical.
But those are so key to, like, quality of life.
They really are.
Yeah.
But it's one thing to know the benefits.
Right.
It's another to actually do it.
Absolutely.
Like putting it into practice.
Yeah, and they do.
They do.
They address that, yeah. Talking about roadblocks.
What kind of roadblocks?
Like the usual stuff.
Okay, give me an example.
Smoking, lack of exercise, poor diet, that kind of thing.
Yeah, the usual suspects.
Exactly.
But they shared one statistic that kind of blew my mind.
What was it?
91% of teenage smokers in Indonesia, they light up at home.
Wow.
Like at home.
That's pretty alarming.
It is, right? It makes you think about how our choices affect others.
Not just us.
Exactly.
Our families.
Yeah.
Everyone around us.
So that's kind of a downer.
Yeah. Let's
move on to something more positive.
Okay.
So they actually give 10 steps to a healthier lifestyle.
All right. I'm ready.
All right. Step 1.
Hit me.
Get moving.
Classic.
Right. At least 30 minutes of anything every day.
So doesn't have to be crazy intense.
No, just get your body moving.
I like that they connect this to stress too.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. Saying exercise helps regulate cortisol levels.
Cortisol, that's the
stress hormone.
Okay, so exercise.
That's not just about the physical, it helps your mood too.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, step 2 is all about food.
Right.
Eat your greens.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
And everything else colorful.
Got it.
They're big on home-cooked meals and eating mindfully.
Yeah, paying attention to what you're eating.
Exactly.
And to get into the science of it, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, how different nutrients impact your energy.
Oh, wow.
Brain function, even sleep.
So it's not just about...
It's not just fuel.
Right, it's information for our bodies.
Exactly.
Okay, next up is a simple one.
Right.
Stay hydrated.
I could do that.
2 liters of water a day.
You think people forget about that?
All the time.
Really?
Yeah, dehydration can affect so much.
Oh, yeah.
Everything from how you think to digestion, energy.
You don't realize.
No. And they mentioned some surprising signs of dehydration, too.
Like what?
Headaches, feeling irritable, even sugar cravings.
Wow. So next time I reach for a cookie.
Have some water first.
Right.
All right, step 4, it's about the mind.
Yeah.
Master your mind.
Ooh, I like that.
So they acknowledge that stress, it's part of life.
It is.
But it's about learning how to cope.
Right, learning the tools.
Exactly, and they get specific too.
Okay, like what?
Deep breathing exercises, mindfulness meditation.
Those are good ones.
Spending time in nature.
Really emphasizes that mind-body connection.
It does, right? How our mental and physical health are, like, intertwined.
They're totally connected.
Yeah.
And they back it up with research, too.
They do.
How stress impacts the body and how mindfulness can help.
I gotta say, this is way more in-depth than I expected.
Right. From an insurance company.
Yeah, okay. Step 5 is all about
what?
Sleep.
Right.
Sleep like a baby.
Uh-huh. I wish.
7 to 9 hours a night.
I try.
Yeah, it's so important.
And they explain why, right?
They do.
Not just throwing out a number.
Right.
It's about hormones, cell regeneration, even your immune system.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I didn't.
They link poor sleep to chronic diseases, too.
Really?
Yeah, heart disease, diabetes.
So it's not just about feeling rested.
No, it's about long-term health.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, step 6 might be a tough one for some.
What is it?
Sugar and salt.
Uh-oh.
Not your BFFs.
I can see where this is going.
Yeah, cutting back on those.
Well, hopefully they give some tips.
They do. They talk about portion sizes.
Okay.
Choosing whole foods, finding healthy swaps for cravings.
So it's not about deprivation.
No, it's about balance.
Yeah, finding what works for you.
Exactly. Okay, step 7 is kind of an interesting one.
Okay.
Home sweet.
Home sweet?
And clean home.
Oh, keeping things tidy.
They say it's important.
Really?
They link it to mental clarity and less stress.
Oh, how so?
A cluttered environment can be overwhelming.
That's true.
While a clean space feels calming.
Yeah, I could see that.
And they mention fresh air and light, too.
For mood and energy. Yeah. So it's creating a healthy environment overall.
Yeah, it's not just about how it looks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, step 8. Kick bad habits to the curb.
Oh, I like that.
And it's not just the obvious ones, like smoking or drinking.
Right.
But anything that holds you back.
Okay.
Procrastination, negative self-talk, too much screen time.
So taking a look at your habits.
And making conscious choices.
Yeah, ones that support your goals.
All right, step 9 is a simple one, but vital.
Okay.
Wash your hands.
Of course.
Like a lot.
Can't emphasize that enough.
They say it's key to preventing the spread of germs.
It really is. Simple but effective.
Yeah, and wash for at least 20 seconds.
20 seconds. That's longer than you think.
It is.
Yeah.
And finally, step 10.
What is it?
Checkup time.
Regular checkups.
Exactly. They view it as an investment, not an expense.
Like preventative care.
Yeah, they emphasize early detection.
Catching things early.
Exactly. And being proactive with your health care.
Asking questions, getting second opinions.
Yeah, advocating for yourself.
It's your health.
Right. Wow, that was a lot.
It was.
It's amazing how they connect all these different things.
Yeah.
From cleaning your house to stress management.
All connected.
To this whole picture of healthy living.
They've got this holistic approach. It's really impressive coming from a life insurance company.
Who would have thought?
Right.
It's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it really shows you that sometimes the best advice comes from the most unexpected places.
Totally.
Who'd think a life insurance company would be giving health tips?
And it's not just like, do this, do that.
Right.
They explain the why.
The science behind it.
Yeah, like they want you to understand it.
To make informed choices.
Exactly, not just follow blindly.
And they really stress that personalization.
Oh.
Finding what works for you. Because there's no one size fits all.
Definitely not.
So it's not about being perfect or following some strict plan.
It's more about making changes that you can actually stick to.
Exactly. Gradual, sustainable.
Like a journey, not a destination.
Yeah. And they get that there will be setbacks, like,
slip-ups, we all have them.
Exactly. But it's about learning from those.
Right.
And keeping going.
Not giving up.
And they actually give some good tips.
Oh, yeah. For those slip-ups?
Yeah, like focus on progress, not perfection.
Okay.
And one bad meal doesn't derail the whole thing.
No.
It's about getting back on track.
Not beating yourself up.
Exactly. And they talk about self-compassion, too.
Oh, that's a good point.
Which I think is so important.
Yeah, people don't talk about that enough.
It's easy to be really critical of ourselves.
Totally.
But that just makes it harder.
It does.
So AIA is encouraging, Be kinder to yourself, celebrate the wins.
And view those setbacks as opportunities.
Exactly. A chance to learn and grow.
I like that shift in mindset.
From self-criticism to self-support.
Exactly.
And they also talk about, asking for support when you need it.
Right.
Whether it's friends, family.
If it's professional.
Having that support system.
Makes a huge difference.
It will.
And then they go even broader.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about societal factors that impact health.
That's interesting.
Yeah, like access to health care.
Right.
Healthy food, safe places to exercise.
That can be different for everyone.
It really can, depending on where you live, your income.
They're advocating for policies that make it fair for everyone.
Not just a few.
Yeah. Promoting well-being for all.
So it's not just personal responsibility.
Right.
It's societal, too.
That's a bigger picture view.
And they talk about things like community health initiatives.
Okay.
Education programs, affordable health care.
Those are key.
For a truly healthy society.
Yeah, that's more than just individual behavior change.
It is. They're looking at those bigger systems.
That impact us all.
And they bring up this idea of...
Okay, what is it?
Health literacy.
Health literacy.
Like being able to understand health information and use it to make good decisions.
To be an informed patient.
Exactly. And they say that's crucial for empowering people to take control
of their own health.
Yeah.
And they give suggestions too, right?
They do.
Like how to actually improve that.
Finding good sources of information.
Asking questions.
Yeah, advocating for yourself.
So it's being active.
Not just passively taking in whatever you hear.
And that ties back to that critical thinking.
So important.
We're bombarded with information all the time.
We are.
Especially about health.
Yeah.
Got to be able to figure out what's real.
What's trustworthy.
What aligns with your goals.
It's not just absorbing, it's analyzing.
And applying it to your own life.
Oh, this is getting pretty meta, isn't it?
It is. We're talking about critical thinking about health information.
On a podcast about a life insurance company's website.
About healthy living.
Exactly.
But it's all connected, right?
It really.
And I think AIA brings up some really important points about information.
Yeah.
Education and empowering people.
It's not just about physical health.
No, mental and emotional well-being too.
Yeah.
Managing stress, taking care of yourself.
Cultivating a positive mindset.
It's that holistic approach again.
Everything is connected.
And they do it in a way that's not preachy,
yeah,
not overwhelming.
Right, it's very accessible.
They're giving you the tools, the information to make your own choices.
Choices that work for you.
Exactly. It's a really good approach.
Yeah, I agree.
And what's inspiring to me is that they emphasize the power of small changes.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't have to be this huge overhaul.
No.
Small steps done consistently.
It can make a big difference.
A huge difference.
That's a message of hope.
It is. It's empowering.
Like, we have the power to change.
We do. One choice at a time.
I keep thinking about this, like a life insurance company advocating for health.
It's kind of strange.
It is, but it makes sense.
It does when you think about it.
Right. It shows how everything's connected.
Our choices impact everyone.
Not just ourselves.
Our families, communities, even businesses.
It's like this ripple effect.
It is.
Makes you realize we have a responsibility.
To take care of ourselves.
Not just for us.
But for everyone around us.
And if we all shifted to healthier lifestyles.
Think of the impact.
Yeah. Public health, healthcare costs.
Maybe even the economy.
It's a big thought.
It is.
And it brings us back to that question you asked.
Yeah.
If a life insurance company cares about our health.
What does that tell us?
What does that say about the power of our choices?
It says they matter a lot.
Yeah.
They have that ripple effect.
And we can choose to be healthy.
One choice at a time.
It's empowering. Like, we're not helpless.
No, we have control.
We have resources. We can make a difference.
In our own lives and for others.
What are some of the key takeaways for you?
Well, for me, it's that holistic well-being.
Yeah.
It's not just about being disease-free.
No.
It's physical, mental, social, all of it.
The whole picture.
And that we have the power to make those choices.
Right, even when it's hard.
Even with setbacks, we can choose health.
It's like we're not just, along for the ride.
Right.
We're the ones driving.
We have the power to choose.
Exactly. And those small changes.
They really do add up.
They do, over time.
To a better life.
Healthier, happier, it all comes together.
It does.
I still find it so interesting that a life insurance company is advocating for health.
Seems backwards.
It does, but it makes sense.
It does when you think about it.
Like you said, everything's connected.
Our health affects everyone, the whole system.
It's like that ripple effect,
Exactly.
Our choices have these consequences.
With good and bad.
Right, and we have to take care of ourselves, not just for us.
But for everyone else.
And imagine if everyone did that.
If everyone made those healthy choices.
It would be a completely different world.
Less disease, lower healthcare costs.
Maybe even a stronger economy.
It's possible.
It all goes back to that question,
The one about...
If a life insurance company is invested in our health, what does that say about the power of our choices?
It says they're huge.
They really are.
We have way more power than we think.
We're not just stuck,
We're not powerless.
We can choose to be healthy, even when
it's hard.
Even with challenges, we have the power to change.
And that's a powerful message.
It is, and I think that's a great place to wrap up this deep dive into healthy living.
So many good insights.
There really were, and I hope everyone listening feels inspired to take action.
Even one small change
can make a big difference.
It all starts with that first step.
Absolutely. So thanks for joining us on the deep dive.
Thanks for having me.
It was great having you, and remember, everyone, your health is an investment.
The best one you can make.
It is. Take care, and we'll see you next time.
See you then.